Hey, yo, check this out. This Nino Brown. I'm right here at V Live, Saturday, April 13th, rocking with hip-hop trends. You already know how we get down. We the business. Man, growing up in Miami was real hard, man, because it really wasn't no outlet, you know what I'm saying, to make it out. You had to make your own way, you know what I'm saying? And you got everybody fight for one position, and it's not that many outlets, so it was kind of hard. It's just, it ain't no different from every other hood, you know what I'm saying? When you from the hood, you see drugs selling and women selling themselves, and you got to be raised around that, but you got to be stronger and smarter to come up out of that, you know what I'm saying? So I was one of the blessed ones that God anointed to get up out that situation. My thing is, Arizona got artists like Rico Bands, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of talented artists that deserve a way out, that deserve that spotlight, you know what I'm saying? Unlike, you know, how they did Nipsey Hussle. When he died, he blew up bigger than he was when he was living. I want to see you on your feet rather than on your back, blowing up. You know, they love to blow you up when you ain't on your feet, you know what I'm saying? You on your back. People like to see you on your back rather than on your feet. I want to put you on your feet. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of money out here. We can make it together. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Me, I ain't really know Nipsey as a person. I just know what they showed me on the internet. From what I see, he a real stand-up guy. I've been to his store a couple times. I had a phone conversation with a few times. He thanked me for coming to support him at his store, but I ain't never known him as a person, so I can't judge a man based off what I see on the internet. I don't like how they publicized his death and at an arena that he never performed in when he was breathing. I felt like that was fake. I felt like a lot of them artists that was in there acting like they loved him when he was breathing, they never took him on tour with them. So how you gonna say you love this man and all that? I just don't, fake love worse than real hate. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's sad, but real talk, a lot of real dudes die in the hood every day. You know what I'm saying? That do the same thing Nip doing, but they don't get that same spotlight. I just feel like I'm glad to know that his death is now affecting people to want to hear his music now. That you wouldn't even hear it on the radio when he was living. Now we get to learn some Nipsey Hussle music, and it took his death to get that death. You know, I never heard a Nipsey Hussle record in the radio or in the club, but now they announcing this man's name like he Tupac Shakur. People selling shirts. I believe people use his death as a scapegoat to make money and build a platform, and I don't like that. And a lot of people ain't gonna say that, but I'm gonna say that. Grapes. Yeah, I like grapes. It clean your digestive system. You know what I'm saying? It help you, you know. Kings ate grapes back in the day and they had sex with virgins. You know, we didn't believe in touching whores. You know what I'm saying? We believe in touching a woman that ain't been touched before. So, you know, I'm a dude that like purple grapes, sweet. Yeah, my favorite artist right now is Rico Bands. You know what I'm saying? The guy out of Phoenix, Arizona. You know, I like Rico Bands because he a real dude. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than rap with him. The man, a real stand-up guy that put a lot of people before. You know, it's easy to meet people that do what you do and you hate on them because they do what you do. This man like to help people before he help himself. And the person that put you before himself, that's somebody that you gotta cherish because they don't make too many of them. That's the Nipsey Hussles. They collectibles. You know what I'm saying? So I like Rico Bands right now. I'm not really cool liking none of these new artists out here that's really big. I like the underground because them the guys that don't get the love until they die. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with the underground. I like Rico Bands right now. Follow him. I am Rico Bands. A young legend coming out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Going through it, you know what I'm saying? I was signed to the biggest DJ in the world, and DJ Khaled, and I was neglected being on his label, but I had a lot of talent, and I had all this that's in me now to get me to Phoenix, Arizona, to get me to Dubai. I'm an international artist. You know, I ain't just in the States, I'm worldwide. I'm Japan, I'm South Korea, I'm Mexico, I'm Cancun, I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They never there. But my thing is, I want to inspire the people that's gonna go through what I'm going through and let them know, don't kill your CEO because he ain't putting you out. You understand me? There's ways around that. Look what Nino Brown did. You know what I'm saying? Look what Nipsey Hussle did. Nipsey Hussle wasn't signed to nobody. He was independently selling merchandise, and he made millions, mailbox money. So that's what I encourage people to do, and that's what motivated me to motivate the people. I like American Gangster. The reason I like American Gangster is real simple. The word ain't coming off my head, but his order and structure ain't never changed when he got money. You understand me? He used to go to the same restaurant every day. In the movie that is, Denzel, he went to the same restaurant in the morning. He took his grandma to church every Sunday. They knew his day. He said he lived, when the feds was watching him, they said, man, he's not the average dope boy, man. He live a regular life. That's how he lived, but he was getting real money. But the thing is, that's how I live. I live a regular life, man. I drive a regular car. I ride in whatever. We can ride in whatever to the moon. As long as we get to the moon, I don't care what we riding in. I don't care about the car. I care about getting to the moon. So my favorite movie was American Gangster because of the gangster mob principles. He didn't take no shit and he didn't accept no shorts. So I respect that movie a lot. I learned a lot from it, which I already knew a lot. You know what I'm saying? What's next for me is encouraging and motivating and inspiring in the streets and signing new talent from all over the country. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring some real people together and bring back the Death Row days. You know, this era here lacked Master P's and the Birdmans and the people that got, you know, power that can lead these young guys. Imagine when Lil Wayne was young if he didn't have a Birdman telling him how to move and what to do. Man, that man wouldn't have been that big, man. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, Lil Wayne wasn't even the best hot boy. Juvie was. BG, Turk, then Lil Wayne. And then the guards say the first will be last and the last will be first. He wound up being the hottest of the hot because he stuck with the mogul who created him. It might ain't worked out business-wise later, but he stuck with the mogul. When you stay with the mold that molded you, you're going to stay going a certain route. When you go off that mold, what Lil Wayne at 9? I mean, he ain't hot like he was. So my next step is encouraging artists to go back to that real stuff, because I'm tired of seeing these guys, and no homo, I don't care if you dye your hair, but I'm tired of seeing them die. They stealing all the dye from you. You can't even put no dye in your hair, baby. Because they going in there buying the dye, putting in their hair, they putting on these tight-ass jeans, getting a yeast infection. That's for the women. You ain't supposed to have no yeast infection. You a nigga, you walk around with those skinny-ass jeans. You can't put no big bankroll in them jeans, and then you walk around with the purse. You know, so I want to bring back that real shit because, you know, it's just a formula what I live by and I die by it. I'm really real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like to eat grapes. I like to be around beautiful women. Women inspire me. I think we need to empower women. I think we need to start I want to see our first, and I believe it's going to happen, a first woman president. Because women break artists. Women are really the motivators of the world. People don't know that. Because what inspired you to get these flashy diamonds? Not for no dude. You're doing it to get a woman. What inspired you to go put rims on your car? I hope she see that. What inspired you to go spend $2,000, $3,000 on a pair of shoes when you could have went to Payless and bought some shoes for $30? A woman. So women, I want to inspire women so we can change our men, because 9 times out of 10, you women gotta raise these dudes these days because they ain't rap too tight. So I'm more into women empowerment now. I always think, what would I do if I wasn't in my shoes? I would be anything that control my independence. I believe even if you're a waiter at a bar, you still control your independence because you control how much money you make off tips. Anything where you making paid by the hour, you need to look at this like, I sold an hour of my life for this amount. If $11 what you make an hour, you sold an hour of your life that you never gonna get back. You could have sent out emails in that hour. You could have went out there and took interviews in that hour. You could have went out there and seen if you could get a better situation. You could have signed up for your own business, but you sold an hour of your life for $11.95. If you happy with that, I love it. Come work for me. I'm hiring. But me, I'm more into building and trying to encourage independence. That's it. I want to encourage you to be a boss. Being a boss is solving problems, not just getting money. You see the money, but you need to see the problems that come with the money. You understand me? Being a boss is built off self-success. Be a boss. Boss your life up. Don't just look at the money. You understand me? Look at the problems coming with these 10 and a halves I wear. It's a whole lot. Whole lot. Man, you know what? If I could go out, I want to go out like Nipsey Hussle. I used to say Tupac. I want to go out like Nipsey Hussle because, man, let me tell you something. Jay-Z put $15 million in that man kid's trust fund, man. Hey, man, listen, that's sowing a seed. He was going to give it back to the government anyway for taxes. Why not give it to the man kids? If his kids come out to be something, they going to always remember Uncle Jay-Z and Auntie Beyonce. So I want to go out like Nip did. Maybe my work won't be publicized like Dr. Sebi, Nipsey Hussle, but somebody gonna try to bring out my story because the truth is never advertised when it's around. The truth is hidden. Just like when you watch V Live and all this on TV or something on TV, on the fine print it tell you what's woo that you can't read on the TV. You know what I'm saying? The stuff they want you to see, that's big. But the stuff you need to see, that's in the fine print when you sign the contract for the car they trying to sell you. Oh, I gotta say it. I had some close experiences with fans, but now that the Survivor R. Kelly came out, I don't want to talk about that. We're going to say they just rap for me in public because there ain't going to be no surviving Ninos. The craziest thing I experienced, man, was being in the airport and the TSA officer walked up on me. Hey, man, you Nino Brown, man. And the officer told him, the manager say, hey, man, you need to get back to work. He said, man, this Nino Brown, y'all can fire me right in front his boss for me. That's crazy because I had to pay him $11.95 for that hour he just lost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's when Trump did that public, that shutdown. So, you know, they was wilding out, yeah. Chase your dreams. Don't take no for an answer. When they tell you no, often you can't listen to the first no you get because that no is a yielding sign. It don't mean no. No just mean no, I don't see your vision the way you see it. You got to make me see that. That's all no. The day we got told no, then we got told no. And guess what? I say I ain't gonna take that no. Because no don't mean no. I would recommend everybody to never take the word no for an answer as final. Because I give out money to the homeless. And 9 times out of 10, there's a lot of men and women that's homeless because people talk them out their dreams and they gave all their dedication and ambition and energy into a person that put limitations over themselves. So that limitation was placed over everybody else. Because you can't do something, you gonna tell me I can't do it? No, get on this stage and rap. I'm gonna take you there. Let's go. I believe in you. Until you give me a reason not to believe in you, I believe in you. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to do. I believe in building one fan at a time. I believe in shaking everybody's hand. I believe in taking the hard road that they ain't gonna take because mine's gonna last the longest. You know what I'm saying? He who builds his castle is richer than the man who's given his castle. And that's it. Hey, it was made in Africa, you know what I'm saying? Embellished in Africa. And designed in Africa, and when they sent it to me, I loved it, so I ordered 4 more. I actually paid for this, you know what I'm saying? At first it was a gift, and I paid for the rest, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was definitely embellished. I love it. They used the African diamonds and stuff. I love it. It's beautiful. Yeah.